Hello everyone, my name is Cake and I'm here to show you today 5 straight swords in Elden Ring that you probably missed. These are weapons that are dropping from enemies in the world. They're not those one-offs that you're going to find in a chest or, you know, just a purple little glowing ball that you're going to pick up and it's going to be a one and done. These are weapons that you can farm from enemies in the world. Reminder that your item discovery scales with your arcane skill. The higher your arcane skill, the higher the chance that you're going to get these drops. You can do things to mitigate. If you have a low arcane, you can use the silver scarab talisman, which I don't have yet. You can use a silver pickled foul foot. If you're going to use that, don't teleport from the map. That will clear that status effect. You're going to want to run back to the bonfire and rest there. That way you can do a couple loops before it runs out. If you have neither of those, or if you just want to increase it all the way, you can go use the larval tier at Renala, respec, and do 99 arcane. That's what I did. And it took me about 20 minutes to farm all these items. We're going to be talking about the Lazuli glintstone sword, the Lord Soren straight sword, Noble slender sword, Warhawks Talon, and weathered straight sword. I'm going to show you which grace you need to go to, quickest way to do it, fastest way to reset, and just get it all done. I'm also going to put the screen caps at the end for the weapons if you want to see the stats and also the item description. That's why I did all this. I like collecting all the items and reading, trying to just get a better idea of the lore, and I just think it adds a lot of flavor to the game. So we'll get started. All right, first up, this is the Lazuli glintstone sword. You're gonna travel to the school classroom Grace here in Raya Lucaria. Just walk out here in the hallway, get this first guy. That's it. Run back, rest, and reset. This is a strength and intelligence weapon. I think it looks really cool. It has that glintstone, that purple glintstone in the handle. This has a 2% drop rate when you have 100 item discovery. Just keep that in mind. That's like the base for all of these. So 2% drop when you have 100. This guy also drops his robe, which is what I'm wearing right now with the sorcerer leggings. I think this is a really cool weapon. What I think is interesting about this actually is that the R2, you'll see the heavy R2 has like, she'll bring the sword up in front of her face before she does the attack, and that negates a lot of the damage. If you get hit during that time, it negates a lot of the damage that's coming in. I thought that was really cool. The skill here is glintstone pebbles, so I thought this was really interesting. I see a lot of people using this tactic in PvP, not with this weapon, but this tactic, kind of using glintstone pebble to stagger an enemy and then just like hitting them with a heavy R2. I thought, well, I don't have the stats to use this, but I thought that maybe you could use it for enemies here in the world. That two-handed moveset, you've got that overhand. There's that charged attack that if you get hit kind of in the first frames of that, you're going to negate a lot of damage. The two-handed has that vertical slash. The one-handed is going to have that horizontal slash. It's going to really switch up between the two ways that you hold it. Next here, we're going to go to the gate side or gate front Grace, and you're just going to run down here to gate front ruins. I hop on Torrent. There are 2 guys down here that I'm going to kill. These guys also drop a lot of other things. The brass shield, they've got the tree and beast surcoat, Godric soldier helm, gauntless greaves, like the whole armor set. But this sword has a 2% drop rate. It should be pretty easy to pick up. Like, there are a ton of these guys. I'm assuming, honestly, you already have it. But if you don't, it should be pretty easy to farm right here. I just go down here, kill the 2, rest, or travel back and reset. By the way, if you're in your map, I actually didn't find this out till way later. If you're in your map, you can press triangle or Y to basically just open the map, press Y, then A, and you'll teleport back to the last bonfire that you went to. That took me way too long to figure out. Here's the stats. The skill is square off. A lot of the skills on these straight swords are square off. I think it's super boring, but you can change it. You can't, on the last one, on the Lazuli, you cannot change that skill, by the way, and you can't infuse that weapon. But this one, you can change it. Easy peasy. You can upgrade it with smithing stones, and it's got that classic 5-hit combo for straight swords. Just a really simple Really simple weapon. Next up here, we're going to Kaled Highway South for the Noble Slender Sword. This is a strength and dex weapon as well. All of these, I think, except for the Lazuli, which is strength and intelligence. You're going to Kaled Highway South, and then you're going to go south here towards this graveyard. I think this weapon is super cool looking. If you're going for like a gold look, a lot of the armor in this game is gold. And this is actually one of the longest swords in the game, which I thought was super interesting. This has a lower drop percent. It's 0.5% versus I think every other one in this video has a 2% drop rate. This also has square off as a skill, but you can change it. Reminder, when you're here, the first time you're here, you're gonna kill one of these guys and he's gonna turn into a giant troll, so be ready for that. You can infuse this weapon, you can change the skill. It upgrades with smithing stones, and that's it. All right, next up we've got Warhawks Talon. I think this one looks so cool. I love this weapon. This is a strength and dex weapon as well. You're going to travel to Rampart Tower here in Stormvale. I recommend putting on a staff and just using, well, Glintstone Pebble was the only thing I can use, but just using Glintstone Pebble, killing these 3 birds, and then, you know, getting it. It's got a 2% drop rate. I got lucky. I got 2 of them right there. This is a good place to farm feathers as well. If you need like feathers for arrows. The R2 is really cool on this one. I like this one. I also like that holding 2 of them, you just look really cool. Dude, this weapon's so cool. I love it. The R2 is really, really fun. It looks so cool. It's like almost like a... I don't know. Like it reminds me of like a switchblade. I just think it's really cool. Pretty useful weapon. I like this one. Last up, we've got the Weathered Straight Sword. You're gonna go to Stormvale Cliffside here. This is another strength dex one. You're gonna run past these 3 guys up here. We'll actually kill them because they'll aggro to you and then you won't be able to teleport back to the bonfire. They drop their armor sets as well as their weapons. The Exile set, I think it's hood, armor, gauntlets, and greaves. So just kill those 2 guys. And there's 4 of these commoners in here. This is who you're gonna look to drop this weapon. So these drop here, which I think is like, I mean, it's just 4. You just make the loop and run back. Or teleport back, sorry. But these also drop from commoners in Lanedale. So you probably already have these commoners, the little guys with like the little books around their neck is like the most simple of all the enemies. So you maybe already have it, but if you don't, it's an easy place to farm them. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you being here. I want to do these for all the other types of weapons in this game, all the farmables. I actually haven't even beaten the game yet. I'm like 230 some hours in on my first playthrough. Still haven't beaten the game, so I still don't have everything I can have, and I can't farm everything I can farm, but you know, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, and I'm trying to show you guys how to do it as well. I will see you soon. I guess we'll do great swords, daggers next. I don't know. We'll see, but I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.